Hi, it's Phoenix Genesis. Getting ready for permit time, PCT 2024. I was going to do more of the trail last year. Unfortunately, the snowpack put a big dent in that, and then I was waiting for snowpack to melt, and my boyfriend got very ill and almost died and was in the hospital for an extended time, so that put a crimp on everything. Hopefully I'll get out and do a little bit more of the trail before again, the snow comes in again. Hoping for a light snowpack, El Nino year coming up in 2024. My biggest things I'm kind of proud of, and my things I'm not too proud of. Mistakes, don't do these, people. I lost not my April footage, but I lost over 2,000 photos of my May footage and all my original videos. Fortunately, I was smart as I was going along. Every time I had reception, I'd upload the videos, even on the middle of the trail, be sweltering like 90-something degrees in the heat, and I'd take my shirt off and just like sit in the shade, and I got cell phone reception at the peak and upload the videos. So I did get all the videos I want. I think I had like 105 videos maybe. So those were up. My favorite photos I emailed the family and friends, so I was able to get those in the original pixel quality and size, so that was good. And I also, what I'm going to do in the future is I have on my iPhone a program called Goodreader. I should have just uploaded the pictures. It would make a double of them. You just make a folder, put them all in there, and they're there in case you mess up with your camera roll. Unfortunately, I did not do that. I do that for all my research, but I didn't, permits and other things, but I did not do that for my photos. I will never make that mistake again. Of course, then you got double the room to upload that stuff. But I have big iPhones, like 256 gigs. I'll make a room, or at least email them every time I have cell phone reception. I'm not going to make that mistake again. That was very, very depressing. We had very unusual year, a lot of water in the first 20 miles, and a lot of super bloom, beautiful flowers, gone forever. Oh well. That's why we go every year, and unfortunately, like my favorite stuff, I did lose. So again, never make that mistake. I can laugh now, but I was crying and swearing up a storm. It was terrible. I was very proud that I got no back pain whatsoever, or foot blisters, pain. Everything was really good. My feet felt good, and that was thanks to the Ultra Lone Peak 7s versus wearing the Nike Pegasus. So yeah, I know which shoes I'm going to go with from now on forever. And pretty much I just wear Converse, no cushioning, to strengthen my feet. I go a lot barefoot to strengthen my feet, and I think that also made a difference pre-trail, where my feet were much stronger. Also, I was proud that through like the Wim Hof method of breathing and cold exposure, doing things like cayenne pepper and cinnamon increase the circulation, I was able to pull off having a 40-degree quilt. And I even sent home my down jacket at Mount Laguna. I just was done with it. It never keeps me warm. It's bulky. And I swapped it out for a Frog Togs rain jacket. Normally I just have the little rain poncho, which I'll continue to use because the trail wasn't very well maintained, and down and out of Hauser tore up my poncho really bad, so it's good to have that extra poncho. It weighs an ounce. I'm sorry, it makes the polycryo ground cloth always rips, so that makes a great replacement when that one's done and you need to swap out. So I will always carry both of those. Kept me nice and warm. I had these warm cotton thermals. Those were great too, but eventually I sent those home because it started getting a little hot after mile 50, so they went home at Laguna as well. I found this piece of contractor, I don't know, I don't want to say bag, contractor cloth. It's kind of like a Tyvek but stronger, and I got that out of the hiker box at Camp Lockett, and that was great. That was my favorite thing, man. It was so durable and comfortable on the ground. I could spread out all my stuff, not get anything dirty. Unfortunately, when it rained at Hauser, I did not I did not fold it over, and I think I brought that little sponge I always bring, so it's sucking up the water, and I didn't end up getting, you know, the flood all over me. And the bivy worked great. I'm going to talk about, I could probably show you those things later. Right now I'm just giving you a quick overview. The new bivy I got from Gear was absolutely great. It was not the mosquito one. It was the one that's all kind of silk poly around, and the Dyneema on the bottom. Thing worked out fantastic once I knew how to use it, because once you zip up the mesh and it's kind of against your face, it was full of condensation. Once I just put it up, it was better. Then I kept it cracked open. It was fantastic. and eventually I just got stuck my head out and didn't use the mosquito netting at all. I have a mosquito head net, and the mosquitoes weren't as bad as they've been lately. I'm being eaten alive now. But anyway, so that was really good. I'll use that bivy again. I was able to get away with a 40-degree quilt and my small little 6-ounce Sea to Summit poncho tarp, which was great. A lot of people had tents complaining about condensation, although I do want the hammock because my circulation just gets cut off being on the ground. Also, because I have my back was crushed by a car, it's like it needs a little more comfort. So I had, and I don't want to carry a big air mattress, so I had the Uberlight, the long one. That made a difference. I can't sleep on these little short pads, so that was good. I think it was like 7-8 ounces. And then this nice girl, I think her name was Morgan, cut me half of the orange foam pad and the Nemo. Yeah, and that thing was, oh my god, those two together plus the Nemo would be like my sit pad when I needed to just sit in the middle of the day, take a nap in the hottest part of the day on the trail. So that was probably my favorite piece of gear, that and that contractor little tarp ground cloth. Those two things were fantastic. And I got a new thing for 2024, and I'll show you that later. I got the that little Alpha Direct fleece pullover. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so light and it's super warm, and yeah, kind of expensive. It was a gift from my boyfriend for my birthday. So yeah, I'm very happy to take that on trail in lieu of the down jacket. That and the Frog Tog rain jacket, that's all you need. Unless you could do PCT in the winter. I mean, those two things are just perfect. Keep you warm, keep you dry. Those are the only two things you need. And I also liked having compression sleeves because, sometimes you're walking and the clouds would go over the sun and it'd be really cold. So you just pull those up and then you can just roll them right back down again when it gets hot again. You don't have to keep taking different clothing layers on and off, which then burns more energy. Another thing, I was proud of how cheap I went. I only spent $10 from the terminus, southern terminus, all the way up to Mount Laguna, and I took my time. I think I took like week to get up there, like more. There was plenty of water, and I was just enjoying and doing a lot of photography, which I lost all the photographs, but anyway, I was enjoying the process of doing the photography. And so anyway, I just scrounged to that Camp Lockett hiker box, and it did me well. Unfortunately, I had to carry 11 days of food, which was not fun. It was a little heavy, but it was either buy food and spend money or carry food and not spend money. Same thing at Mount Laguna. Somebody was throwing out a bunch of food they got because they got food mailed to them, and I slogged up another week, maybe 10 days worth of food from there. So anyway, also you gotta be fussy about not be too fussy what you're eating. So otherwise, I was really happy with my gear choices. I was pretty light. I didn't weigh it up, but I did do a video. You can go back at what I had, and I will weigh it up if I get out. And hopefully my boyfriend and I are going to get on the trail. My stepson's coming out today. We're going to visit him, but after he leaves this week, back on the trail again for a little bit more. And I probably will carry my 30-degree quilt instead of the 40-degree just because it's getting into winter. So it's going to be a little more toasty for winter. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.